Well, hello and good evening, Facebook. It is hump day for some, and for those joining me this evening, it is Wisdom Wednesday. Today is the day where I give you tips that you can use to build your network marketing brand, your business, and your team. And we'll give people a little bit of time to join in with us tonight. As you know, I am here with you live every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I have been getting some comments asking what I can do, to accommodate some of my overseas friends that are interested in joining in live, but because of the time difference, they are unable to get on at 7:30. For instance, I have a friend in South Africa where it is, 7:30 here. It's 2:30 in the morning there. So she's got to get up for work in the morning. That's not an option. So because of that, I am really considering adding another day to my lives. As you know, I do work during the week, so that's not an option, but I'm thinking of doing a Sunday fun day. So if you would be interested in joining in live with me and the crew on Sunday, drop me a comment or send me a message letting me know if adding Sunday Fun Day is something that would be of interest to you. I'd have to think about the topics. Maybe we'd combine a few topics, or maybe even make it interactive, where we talk about mindset or things about your business, or just open it up for you to ask questions of me, and I'll do my best to try and answer them. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get started this evening. As I said, my name is Cecilia Morris. I am an engineer by education and a home business owner by desire. And I like to share the information that I am learning with you on how to build my business online every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday evening at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. So if you're joining in, please leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from so I can give you a shout out and say hello. Getting the administrative out of the way, please remember that you can always get notified whenever I'm going live by selecting notifications. It's either 3 dots at the bottom of your mobile, or it's a drop down arrow at the top of your desktop. But that way you can get notified when I'm going live and you can join in on the conversation. I'd love to have you here. So with that, let's see what else. Oh, there's also my blog page. It is www.successwithcecelia.com. Again, that's www.successwithcecelia.com. There you can find lots of blog articles on mindset, on recruiting, on social media recruiting, on how to get traffic to your website, and also how to build your list. And of course, they all focus around branding, because as I learned when I lost my company to the FTC in 2015, if you don't brand yourself, when the bottom falls out of whatever company you're associated or affiliated with, the bottom can fall out of your world as well. So that's why I took my business online, because I wanted to learn how to brand myself, so that way I am not affiliated or associated with any particular company or any particular product or any particular service. I am associated with me and my goal every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and on my fan page and with my blogs is to provide you with value information that you can use in your business and your life. So with that, let's get started with Wisdom Wednesday. Today, I'm going to talk to you about 10 steps to build a rock-solid network marketing team. And it's not just for network marketing, it's for any team. But the things that I'm going to discuss are specific to network marketing. But when you're building a team, there are things that you need to take into consideration. Now, I am going to list all 10, but I'm only going to go into detail on maybe 4 or 5 of them. So that way you'll have to actually click the link and read the blog to find out about all 10 of them. So with that being said, let's jump right in. So the first thing that you need to do if you want to build a solid network marketing team is you need to act as if you need to act as if you already have one. So as I mentioned to you, lost my business in 2015, started over from scratch in 2016. Didn't know that traditional marketing had really gone by the wayside, and it actually took a lot more time and effort that I was willing to put in. So in August, I started learning how to do online marketing. And that has been a lifesaver for my business. But in the meantime, while I was learning and training and trying to grow, I was acting as if I already had a big team and my business is already formed. It's all about being present for the job or the business you want, not the one that you have. You always want to think ahead of the game. Thank you for joining in. If you give me a comment telling me where you're listening in from, I will definitely give you a shout out to say hello. But I appreciate you for joining tonight. So as I said, we're talking about 10 steps to build a rock solid team. Step 1 is act as if you already have one. Step 2 is protect your time. I spoke a little bit about this in my video yesterday because time management is key and critical when you are a home business owner. And not only is it important for you to manage your time, which we discussed yesterday, it is important that you teach others how to respect your time. You need to protect your time. If you're in the process of building a team and you have someone on your team that is constantly asking you for help, you need to have resources available to direct them to get that help. And if they don't take the necessary steps, you need to give them homework to encourage them to take their steps, because it's a lot easier to train 10 people at one time than to train one person 10 times. The next thing you need to do is you need to never assume. Do not assume that anyone on your team is as passionate or as motivated or as driven as you are. We all come from different places in terms of where we're at in our business and where it is that we want to go. So you always want to ask the pertinent questions to find out what your teammates' wants, needs, and desires are, and approach them where they are at, not where you are at. The big thing is to stop looking for recognition. I know previously when I was building my team the traditional way, prior to 2015, there were those on my team that always wanted to be recognized for the work they did. And I don't mean recognized by me, because I always give thanks, I always give kudos and shout outs. They wanted to be recognized by their upline. They wanted their upline to give them that pat on the back or that atta girl or atta boy. At the end of the day, the only person that matters to you is you. And if you are one of those people that feeds off of recognition, you need to change your mindset, because only you can make you feel good about you. The next thing, number 5, is you want to stop motivating and start inspiring. Motivating is tiring. If I have to tell you every day what it is that you need to be doing and how you need to do it, and that is just too much. I don't have time for that, but I will inspire you. If I notice that you've taken some positive steps in the right direction, I will encourage you to keep taking those steps to move in that direction. And I will also share with you the possible results that you could achieve if you continue to stay the course. So for instance, I had a team member who had a personal page, and she was using her personal page as her business page. And I told her, you really need to change that up. You want to keep your personal separate from your business. And the reason being, for me anyway, is my personal is strictly just friends and family, where my business is about business. And lots of times my friends and family, they don't want to hear about network marketing. They're not interested in MLM. They're perfectly fine going to their jobs, sometimes both of their jobs. And if I had my business stuff on my personal page, it just got to be too much. And some people were getting a little irritated, and they were leaving negative comments, and it was causing conflict. So when I encouraged him to create a fan page, and he did, it actually helped him to hone in on people that were genuinely interested in his business, what he had to say, and what he had to offer. Thank you for joining in. I'd love to hear from you. Give me a shout out and let me know where you are watching from. Number 6, do not be pushy. You cannot push people along. If you have to push someone to get motivated to do the work, to be on your team, you're going to have to push them to stay on your team. You want people who have their own drive and their own motivation. And you have to teach. That's one of the things that I do with these videos. That's what I do with my blogs, is I am teaching you the skills that I am learning, so that way you can build your brand and work with me to build your business online. I try to teach with every article that I write and every video that I do and every post that I put out there. And when I'm not teaching, I am motivating, but I'm not motivating like I said in number 4, don't do. I am motivating by posting inspirational photos on my fan page. So teach others what it is that you are learning. If I teach you a system and a program, you will be able to teach someone else. Have you ever heard the saying, each one teach one? That's what I'm doing. However, using the internet, I'm not teaching just one. I'm teaching over 2,000 people who have gone to my page and have become one of my fans or followers. And I thank all of you for taking the time out to check on my posts, to listen to my videos, and to comment on the information out there that is valuable to you. The other thing you want to do to build a rock solid team, as I mentioned before, is for you personally should not look for recognition, but you want to make sure that you recognize others. So tonight I'm going to recognize 3 people that took a leap of faith today: Deborah J, Felicia E, and Victor S. There's a post on my fan page where I'm basically talking about what it means to go into and be a part of direct sales, considering the economy and the way it is today. Macy's is closing stores. Sears is closing stores. The Limited is closing all of their stores. One of the things I talk about in that article, one of the things I talk about in the article is how the biggest transportation company in the world does not own a single car. You know what that is? It's Uber. And I use Uber quite often, trust me. And there are people just like you and me who are making a very good income using their own car and basically transporting people from point A to point B. Uber, did they exist a year ago? I don't think so. In 1 year, they're the largest transportation company in the world. Something to think about. So with that, again, I am recognizing Deborah, Felicia, and Victor today because they all 3 took the leap and asked me for more information about how they can create a secondary income to supplement their current income and to also secure them in the event something happens with their primary job. And that's all you have to do. You ask and you shall receive. I've got a ton of information, and what I don't have, I know others that do, that I can get it for you. But the goal is to give them a shout out, because it's easy to be on the sidelines. It's easy to be, what do they call it, the Monday morning quarterback thing. But it's not so easy to take the leap of faith and to invest in yourself. So thank you, Deborah, Felicia, and Victor, for taking that leap of faith and getting some additional training to invest in yourself. Which brings me to number 9. You have to invest in yourself. From January to August of last year, I tried and failed at traditional network marketing methods. So I went online. I said, there's got to be a better way. I love the network marketing industry. It gives me a chance to have a job without having another boss, and I did not want to give up. This industry has sustained me from 4 different layoffs. It's allowed me to maintain my lifestyle. It has allowed me to do some extra things that I might not have been able to do otherwise. And I just like the people that I meet, but it wasn't working. Doing the meetings, doing the cold calls. My warm market is cold as ice because they're not fooling with me anymore. So I had to find a better way. So what did I do? I invested in myself to get the training I needed to learn how to market myself online. And what I'm doing is sharing this information with you. And last but not least, and this is important whether you're giving a business or in life, only give advice when you are asked. If someone on your team is talking with you and they're complaining because they are not getting leads, or they're complaining because people are not keeping their appointments, or they're complaining because their business isn't building as fast as they would like, sometimes people just want to vent, and you let them vent. And once they're done talking, then you can ask, hey, are you coachable? Are you teachable? Are you trainable? Is there something that I can do to help you move forward? And it's the same thing in life. Sometimes people just want to get something off their chest. So So only give advice when asked. And that is the 10th step on how to build a rock solid team. As you know, I only give you an overview. The detail can be found in the blog that will be a link attached to this video. I always appreciate you taking the time to reach out and join me on my Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday videos. If you are getting value, please like, comment, and most importantly, share with those you know that can benefit from this information as well. Tune in tomorrow for Turn Up Thursday. As you know, that's always a fun time. I'm looking forward to talking with you. Thursday is where we are going to discuss the most frequently asked question I got over the last 7 days. So once again, everyone, my name is Cecilia Morris. I'm an engineer by education and a home business owner by desire. I appreciate you taking time out of your Wednesday. No, I'm not turned up yet, but I appreciate you taking time out of your Wednesday to get some wisdom from me on how to improve what you're doing in your network marketing or your brick and mortar business. Thank you again for your time. Tune in tomorrow at 7:30 Eastern. Like, comment, and share this video, any of my blogs. Remember, my page is www.successwithcecelia.com. Have a wonderful evening. Take care and God bless.